KwaZulu-Natal's Department of Education head, Nkosinathi Ngcobo, has raised concerns about the safety at schools in that province. This comes after a primary school teacher was shot dead in full view of pupils at Phikiswayo Primary School in Ntuzuma, north of Durban. The motive for the shooting is still unknown.
Yes, indeed. Officials from the Department of Education have arrived at the Phikiswayo Primary School. I understand that the HOD is actually making his way in. That's his vehicle just behind me, and they will be here as well, to, also just cry with the colleagues here and also just offer their services. We know that the South African Democratic Teachers Union in the province has also sent out a statement, and their statement, says that they are quite unhappy at the manner in which the Education Department has been handling such cases. They say they've raised, or rung the bell rather, around issues of safety for learners and teachers at various schools in the province, and they say the department hasn't lifted a finger in order to address the safety of learners, and they are saying that they gave the department a memorandum in October 2023 just highlighting some of those issues, and they are saying that those are not being dealt with adequately. I do have with me the HOD in the province of the Department of Education, and he has just driven in. Let's just speak to him about, number one, Satu saying that they've rung the bell around issues of safety at schools, and the department hasn't lifted a finger. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think the first thing we must do as a department is to express our condolences and real sadness and disappointment at the fact that such things are happening in our schools, with criminals making our schools, they're a place where they can just do anything. Regarding the issue of school safety, indeed, as a department, we are equally concerned about the safety of our schools, the learners inside our schools, and the employees, including teachers in our schools. The first thing that I want to say is that the question of safety really is not a Department of Education matter only. The department is just as affected by criminality as is the rest of the communities where our schools are found, because people sometimes make a mistake of thinking that you can have a safe school in an unsafe environment, in an unsafe community, which is not the case, because it's interlinked. The criminality that prevails in our society is a societal matter really that we have all to deal with. Yes, at the lead, it should be the law enforcement agencies, the police, but all of us, for instance, as a Department of Education, we can't absolve ourselves from it and say it's a police matter. We've got to also have measures to ensure that there is safety to the extent we can. And many people would say the department must fence schools. This school is fenced, you can see. We also, within the limited budgetary means, are on a campaign to educate our governing bodies in terms of what is it that they can do to increase the level of safety in our schools. In fact, as we speak, we are planning a conference on school safety, sometime next week in Ngcobo districts, where the issues of safety will be spoken to.